Guys, welcome back to another episode. Today, you notice I have nothing on. It's because I put it all away so I could go to the end, and then when I came back I couldn't find a portal, so I just put everything in the Nether chest, jumped off the edge. So, yeah, all my stuff's in here. My equipment, I ended up putting most of it in away. Got all my armor right here that I didn't even wear to the end. That's pretty much stuff that I had before already. But I got that shulker box and this shulker box that have some end loot in them. Just take a look at that. So we got some elytra, some diamonds, some shulker shells, bunch of equipment. Nothing's too good. I didn't get too good of stuff, but I did get 3 elytras, a whole crap load of shulker shells, and then a bunch of armor and some more diamonds. So 31 diamonds total. I think I went to 5 end cities. Fortune 2. I got 2 Fortune 2s. One of them has mending, one of them has efficiency. Perfect to combine together. Got some emeralds, a few pairs of pants. Feather falling, not too bad. I didn't get too good of stuff, but I got plenty of decent stuff, including all of these shulker boxes. I've got a ton of shulker boxes. I'm gonna actually make sure I put these elytra away because I don't have an unbreaking at the moment. I don't have any unbreaking books or mending books at the moment. But we got some good stuff going. So what I'm going to start off by doing is making a whole bunch of shulker boxes to go ahead and put in this chest. So we're going to go over here. I need to make a whole bunch of chests. I'm going to make a whole bunch of shulker boxes. So I'm going to turn this all into chests and make as many shulker boxes as I can. So I'm just going to actually probably stick right there. That's a decent amount of shulker boxes for now. Still got plenty more if we need to go ahead and get some more. We got all kinds of loot as well. I did end up losing my other Silk Touch pickaxe when I died, so I don't have that anymore, but we got all kinds of stuff now to go ahead and get us started. Now today, I'm actually not 100% sure what we're going to do today yet. I'm going to have to figure that out. It'll probably actually be tomorrow because I'm recording this at like 11 o'clock at night, this intro. So it'll probably be tomorrow when we work, and that way it'll give me a little bit of time to figure out what I want to work on. I'm probably going to do some more work on the sugarcane farm. And oh yeah, I do have a really big project that we're going to work on. It's a super smelter. I'm actually going to bring you over to my test world to show you this super smelter. It's not my design, but I want to show you this thing. It's insane. So let me go ahead and head to my test world, and then I'll bring you guys right back. Alright guys, so this is what we're going to be working on. Well, bam. Like I said, this is not my design. These are ilmango's zero-tick cactus, or zero-tick bamboo farms. And then this is obviously not my furnace. You guys might recognize it from Hermitcraft. But this thing is insane. And then I just added this up here, put it down here, so I can go ahead and drop my items in the chest right here, and I can just stand right here and collect them without them ending up going into the system. Now the way this works is go to all these hoppers on the sides with the bamboo. All this is bamboo, and then we actually have some lava down there for extra bamboo, because these things are going to kick on as soon as we use any fuel. Both sides will kick on when they need fuel. When this last hopper is starting to use items, it'll kick on and start producing more fuel. So if we go ahead and just put in some, let's just go ahead and put in some sand. So let's just put in a couple things of sand. So we'll go ahead and hurry up and put 2 in there. Now it should be completely empty. Yes, each one should take exactly 1 stack, which means it's 32 furnaces, which means each one should get 2. Now if we stand right here, you can see that these guys kicked on, so they're moving. You can see that one moving more. This one, I don't know what's going on. I think it's moving, but I just can't tell. Yeah, it's moving because the bamboo's coming. It's just not rendering properly for some reason. But you see, I've gotten almost all of... I just need just a few more. So look at that. All of it's back already. So that's a quick thing. And then as soon as those get full, it'll tell the system to shut off. There will be some bamboo that'll get lost and go into the... That's why we have the lava. You could change the lava out for like hoppers in a chest if you want to keep the extra bamboo for sticks or whatever. But this is the next project we're going to be working on. And this thing, I'm not sure if I'm going to build it exactly right here. I just built it right here to test it out. But it is insane. We got like, I think 4 dropper systems on each side to go ahead and drop the items out, because hoppers are only so fast. So to make it more efficient, we just have a couple droppers. These lines are hooked up to that hopper to detect whether it's full or empty. We don't need these levers. That was just, I was using those to test them out. But this thing is insane. I got a lot of resource gathering I got to do for this. I know for sure I don't have enough resources. But we're going to have to start doing some resource gathering so we can build this thing. So basically you just build it up to here, and then I just built that up. But this thing is insane. I'm going to do one more test for you. I want to do one more test before we jump into survival. I want to go ahead and smelt a whole hotbar's worth of sand. So we're going to do the whole hotbar's worth of sand right now. So a whole hotbar's worth of sand. That one collected too many for some reason. We're going to see how long it takes to get a full thing's worth of sand. And then after this, we'll go ahead and jump back in and we can start getting some resources ready so we can start building this thing, because this thing is insane. And I want to build this thing. Plan on starting to smelt a lot of things. Now, I'm actually have to go into 1.14.3 at some point in this world to make sure that the zero-tick bamboo farms still work. But you can see bamboo flying up and stuff over there. Getting harvested. The funny thing is there's actually slime blocks like on that side, so you shouldn't be able to see that, but you can. Because the slime blocks are not rendered in properly for some reason. And there's some bamboo that flew out over there somehow. Oh, there we go. Now you can see them. But this thing is pretty fast. Oh, we're lagging. That's why. I'm pretty sure it's completely. Oh, that was weird. That lagged like a lot. Can't really get accurate results with that, but it's probably because we got both the farms running and everything like that. But I'm gonna plan on building this on my world. So yeah, we're getting close. We just need 2 more stacks. Now we're lagging again. There's no more in here. Here we go, we're almost there. Almost there. Where's the rest of my sand? Where's the rest of my sand glass? I don't know why I say sand. Where's the rest of my glass? There we go. Full hot bars worth. This thing is insane. So I'm gonna jump into my world. We'll start gathering some resources and things like that, and we'll go ahead and start building this thing. Alright guys, so we're back in my world, and I did end up testing it in 1.14.3. I'm still in 1.14.2 here, but I did test it. It still works in 1.14.3, so we're safe there. So we're gonna need a lot of resources. I didn't think this through, but yeah, rockets, redstone, same box. I didn't think this through with the colors, but we're gonna need a lot of resources. So we're gonna need a couple note blocks, a lot of redstone. We're gonna need some more powered rails, which for some stupid reason, I know it needs gold. I know I need gold. Thought I saw something moving out there for a second. I was gonna flip. Okay, that was the activator rail. Where's the powered rail at? I need the powered rail. There's the powered rail. So redstone, gold, and a stick. We're gonna need a lot of resources for this. I don't know where I'm gonna build it quite yet. I don't know if I'm gonna build it in the same spot I built that one, or if I'm gonna build it over here, like in the. I might build it in the side of the base, so the input would be like right here, like right up in the base behind the item sorting system, and then I could link it back in so it'll go up the chute. But then I'll have to build out there a little bit. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I just need to grab some sticks real quick. I did end up trapping a chicken in that boat, which is awesome. So this thing is decent. It's not amazing, but it's pretty decent. It does what I needed to do. I'm just using that for sticks. This farm with the 0 tick and all that stuff, I'm gonna be getting so many resources. If you haven't watched ilmango's video on that 0 tick farm, I suggest you watch it. It's insane, and it's really efficient to fill up all those furnaces for all the 32. Because there's 2 on each side, so to fill up 32 of them, which is half of them, well, they both fill up at the same time, but the half of them they fill up in about 5 to 7 minutes, I think it was. Not that long. But let me go ahead and get some of these resources together, and then I'll be right back. And we can at least get started on the build. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish it, but we can at least get started. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so I promise we'll do some work on our thing. I'm gathering some resources, but I gotta do it. I don't have mending, so. But it's been so long since I've done this. It's been so long since I've flown around. Oh, I love it. So we're gonna go ahead and work on our base a little bit, but I want to fly around a little bit. It's been a while. Apparently I have another port over here. This is awesome! I love flying around. It's so fun. Makes it so much easier to get to places too. Holy crap. If I need to get to my fucking witch farm, I just fly this way a bunch of blocks and I'd run into it. It'll make it easier to get to the end. It'll make it easier to get anywhere. I don't have them breaking on it, but that's fine. Let me show you what kind of resources I do have. So I got these set aside for this build, plus I got the rest of my redstone box. Guess I don't really need to set them aside. I'm gonna need some more slime blocks, which I have somewhere. But this thing's gonna be a pain to build. I'm not gonna lie, this thing's gonna be a pain to build. So we're gonna have to build some scaffolding. We're definitely gonna have to build some scaffolding, which I know it takes bamboo, so I'm gonna go get some bamboo so we can make some scaffolding. Cause I'm definitely gonna need that for this build. Now this episode might be a little longer because we just got so much to do, or I'll split it into 2 and we can start it today and finish it off tomorrow. But right now we need to get some scaffolding blocks and things like that. I don't even know how to make scaffolding blocks, to be honest with you. There it is. I need string. Got some string. I think I have string scattered throughout the area. Let's go ahead and just hop on in here. So now that we have finally have elytra, we're also gonna need to make a creeper farm at some point, but we're not gonna do that until after we build this this guy we're working on. So let's build some scaffolding. That honestly will hopefully be enough. That should definitely be enough for what we need to do. Guess if we need more, we'll go ahead and do that. But I'm gonna gather as many materials as possible. I'm gonna try to gather everything I need, and then I'll come back and we can start building this. So let me gather a whole boatload of resources after I fly around for a little bit, and then we'll come along and we'll go ahead and do that. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I've been working on the furnace array a little bit. It is a pain because I decided to build it over here over the water, so I had to clear out a bunch of water, and probably gonna have to clear out some more water. But we got all the hoppers, the furnaces, and the droppers in. We just got to set up the dropper clocks, but they're gonna shoot down. There's gonna be a water stream coming from that side and go into here, and possibly into our storage system. I'm not sure yet. And then we got all that in, but I'm not gonna finish this off today. It's a big project. I'm probably gonna take a couple days to do it. It's still got a lot to go. So we're not probably gonna finish that today. But what I want to work on is I want to work on a little bit of a Nether Wart farm. So I need to put all this stuff away that I don't want, so we can go ahead and work on a Nether Wart farm. So what we need, I have a tiny little Nether Wart farm, but I want to make a huge industrial Nether Wart farm. So I'm going to start trying to build with some nether brick and red nether brick and stuff like that. But right now I just got this little area. It's not set up very well. We have to walk on the soul sand, and obviously walking on soul sand is super slow. And it's not big enough. I barely get any soul sand from it, just by how small it is. So I want to make a giant one. I'm gonna do actually a live stream of us gathering some soul sand and stuff like that. Possibly even getting a little bit, get started a little bit on the farm, and then we'll go from there. But I don't know where I'm gonna build it quite yet. But I need a whole boatload of soul sand, so I'm gonna have to go into the Nether, and I'm gonna need a better shovel than this. This one's about to die. Do I have any in my loot chest? No, of course. Alright, I'll just have to repair this one. And then we'll go ahead and head off into the Nether. And I already ran out of rockets because I was having too much fun. So we're gonna have to fly. We're gonna have to walk over to Nether. We're actually gonna have to find a boat because it's off right over. Well, I mean, we could swim. I'm gonna go ahead and head into the Nether, and I'll probably start a live stream, so you guys won't see most of that on here. But I'm gonna go ahead and start a live stream, and then we'll gather up some soul sand and stuff like that, and start a Nether Wart farm, and then we'll come back here after we've done a bunch of that stuff. So I'll be back later, guys. Alright guys, so I got the furnace made. I just haven't added the fuel input yet. That's what I'm about to work on. But I thought I'd give you a little progress update. This thing's insane. We got a whole bunch of rails to. This is going to be where the items go in. We got this and this action. So this is to align the items when they come down. So it'll be partly on the glass, or the ice, and partly on the hopper, so to fill up the first hopper all the way down. Glass to encase the water stream that's going to go in there. This system, which is going to pull out about 1 stack of items into each hopper minecart. So each pass will give about 2 items into, should give 2 items into each furnace. Do that with just repeaters, comparators, a torch, more repeaters. Hold them back with the piston with a fence gate. When you put items in there, and it'll start the clock. Once the clock's finished, these will pull back. The minecarts will shoot off and come back. If there's more items, then it'll continue to process. Now down below, we got all our dropper systems in that are just on simple clocks. You got a comparator, repeater going into a block. Got another repeater, and then some redstone dust. You got 3 on that side, 2 on that side. That powers each of these. We just have that on all of them, so that way they can all power. I got my water streams in. Right now it's kind of hard to collect the items. See if I can get to a position where I can show you guys the collecting of the items. I'm not sure, but it stops right there in the last one. So basically we collect the items from inside right at this point. So we're gonna have to go inside, which I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with the items, which is kind of why I decided to build it right here. So we're gonna end up taking down this furnace. It's like a maze back here, but the water stream comes to right here right now. So that's where all the items will end up. I'm gonna actually cut this down and put it into there, so they'll turn, go into there, and then go up into the sorting system, so I can sort them all out automatically, just like I am now. But it's gonna be smelting a lot faster, which will be a little bit better. But I'm not gonna do that right this second. I'm gonna start working on getting the bamboo farms in place. There's actually going to be 2. There's going to be 1 on each side, 1 to power one side of the furnace, 1 to power the other side. So one of them is going to be to power 32 furnaces on this side, which is going to go over here. Then to power these 32 furnaces, is going to be another one on this side. It's going to be an insane build. But I'll come back once it's all finished up, and I'll kind of explain how it works. And if you really want to know how it works too, you can also watch Ilmango's design. He actually explains it a little bit better than I'll be able to explain it. But that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and finish all that up, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, my smelter is done. Look at it in all its glory. There it is. So I set it up so I could access my chest, my input chest right here, but it's done. So let me go ahead and smelt a couple items, and I'll show you a little bit of how it works. So let's take 2 stacks of stone. So we quickly put 2 stacks of stone in there. It all disappears, and then the minecarts take off. So now that it's fueling, these automatically turn on when that last hopper right here, or the first hopper, starts needing fuel. So that way it makes it so it doesn't run out of fuel as easily. It's still well because it's bamboo, so if you put like way too much items in there, it's still well. But I actually smelted like a whole inventory like that and still had some. So you might be able to do a double chest. But then in a minute they should turn off. Yep, there we go. Now they turned off. Now all that extra is going to go into an area, get destroyed. And those actually ended up in the storage system because I did end up hooking it up. So they're flowing in right there. I already did a test to make sure I built it right. Let's go over there and take a little look on how this thing works. So over here we got a comparator comparing that last hopper right there, and that's going into a redstone dust, into a block, There's a block right there, repeater, and then just redstone all the way down with a redstone torch underneath the piston. Now I'll show you guys that in a minute. Some of you guys may recognize it. We only want it to work when that item's empty. This is iskall's design, so something about iskall saying it only wanted to compare that hopper when it's empty or whatever. So you need another comparator with a redstone block right there. So these are ilmango's zero-tick bamboo farms. They're really complicated. They look really complicated and all that fun stuff. Basically, if we would have flicked that lever, they would start working right now, but since we have it hooked up to our furnace, we don't want that. We have a water streams coming down. Around the corner, we got the double chest to align the items on the packed ice and the hopper, so it'll go into the first empty hopper. We got the glazed terracotta, stop the bamboo from growing too tall and or flying off the sides. We got all this glass to keep everything in place. This thing is a pretty nice build. It's pretty fast too. Even when you're filling it up for the first time, it's pretty fast. And you never have to worry about running out of fuel. Right now I don't have lava in there, but I don't know. There we go. That's it. Let me show you the output that I have right now. It's pretty easy. Basically, we just come on over here. You could take this furnace out, to be honest with you. We don't really need it anymore, but I'll keep it up for now, especially if they take out the zero tick. But I just put some glass on the side, signs, and it just goes straight across. I actually should put a couple blocks right there so it doesn't fly out the side, but it just goes up, across. Now I can take the bamboo that's in the extra bamboo and actually get it through the wall, which is weird, but it just goes straight into the water stream up into my sorting system, which is pretty cool. Makes it pretty convenient. And yeah, it's pretty easy. Anyways, I want to give credit to the people that actually designed these farms. So like I said, iskall designed the little furnace array that I built, and ilmango designed the little zero-tick bamboo farms. So I want to give credit to those two for helping me put this all together. They deserve the credit. It was all them, none of it was me. So give them the credit for that. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.